Welcome back to another video, ladies and gentlemen. Sending out a lot of love. It's your boy Lunar. This is like my favorite shirt I've ever purchased. It says celebrate every victory, echo at the castle. Bro, I love this shirt. I don't even know why. But recently I got a comment on a video on one of the Wendigoon videos talking about, hey, I'm a divinator and I can confirm that tarot does work. Now, this inspired me to make a video like this today because I remember a long time ago, maybe 3 months, 4 months, no, actually way further than that. I got actually Purple, I think this was you, so shout out to Purple. You guys asked me during the live stream, do I believe in tarot cards and tarot reading and stuff like that? Got an airplane going by, or something going by. I think it's an airplane. But, yeah, of course. I believe it to some degree. Now, why I say some degree is because, you know, when it comes to things that have to do with divination or supernatural or anything of that nature, you have a lot of people who are running around faking the funk. And with everything, you're gonna have people running around faking the funk. You even got people running around with religion faking the funk. I mean, a lot of the religion, a lot of the Bibles, and a lot of the stuff now is twisted, turned, and altered in different ways to basically have more division than there is unity. So it just is what it is. Now, and even if this had me weak because, well, I'd be wanting to say these things, but then I'd be like, maybe I shouldn't say them because it'll, I don't know, but I don't care. That is stopping me from being myself. So what I mean when they twist and turn words around, it just had me weak because my girlfriend was watching my video that I shot here like 2 days ago, and in the video when I talked about the word job, like if you look it up in Hebrew or Arabic, it literally means persecution, and you don't even realize that they're using words and spells against you in English, and that's why it's even called spelling. A whole story with that, but like literally you have to understand that everything here is energy, and they know exactly what they're doing when they pop up advertisements in your face, when they use certain titles or whatever the titles and subheadings in that you see on the news. Bro, they're getting you with everything. It is a whole psychological manipulative world. Like, it's insane. So when it comes to tarot and on the topic of manipulation, I feel like a lot of people, maybe not, I could be wrong, it could just be my perspective, they use it to be manipulative because the one truth stands. Everybody's timeline and everybody's version of themselves and everybody's conception and some of us are stuck in loops, but I mean, from your conception to your timeline to what you're doing to whatever is constantly shifting, right? So what I said I believe is that tarot cards show the current you. Like, no matter what, they show the current conception of yourself. And as soon as that changes, as soon as that shifts, say that you're tired of this 9 to 5, but say like a tarot card reading you got was like, you got a new job opportunity, or say like something like that, like your destiny or your fate of your path may shift, or something that the cards come out like that, like a 7 of swords or something. But then that job that you were hating, all of a sudden you ended up loving, and then all of a sudden it got better. Say you got a raise. That's also a past shift, but basically your destiny changed to not align with what the cards did, because maybe you can even say this too, because the cards could be a cause of your mind shifting and being like, okay, I don't want this outcome to happen, so I'm gonna shift my reality. And when you shift, the cards shift. So it's like, I still believe everything in this reality, it goes back to the thing I said, everything is a mirror of you. Everything in reality is an emotional mirror. So it's like, if you shift, the cards are gonna shift. But they only tell your path that you're currently on. So that's the part I believe. Now the part I don't believe is when people try to tell you like it depends on who. Because specifically I have visions, I can't even be, well, in my videos it would be the whole just trust me bro thing, but I can't even fake it because I've gone through it, and it's caused so much pain to have literal family members think you're blessed by the devil because you're able to see visions. So no, I can't fake shit. And I've blown people's minds before where like I've had dreams, like I'm gonna get very I'll tell this in another video and elaborate on it, but I literally had a dream where well, in real life, like right here when I'm shooting this video, I told the girl, hey, tell me as much as you can about you, because if you hold anything back or you have trauma that, you know, is unhealed and stuff, I'm gonna feel it and I'm gonna see it in my dreams. And then in one of my dreams, I literally seen her on the floor in blood and like her holding her stomach. So I woke up in real life, like here, and said, you had a miscarriage, didn't you? And she told me, like, how the fuck did you know that? And I was like, yeah, I can't fake this. And I would say I'm like one of the goofiest people in the world to even have something like this. But I don't know, there's many names for it. Channeler, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And it's just real. I can't escape it. So yeah, I'm coming at you with the just trust me, bro kind of thing. So when it comes to tarot, same thing. I don't believe in the people that'll try to tell you like, you're gonna meet this specific person. But depends on like how you resonate with the message, because that's why I say it's real. But then it's like the double-edged sword of where I want to say it's not real, because it all depends on you, because you're the one that makes it real. So say the cards scare the living shit out of you. Well, if you had that intense of an emotional response to cards that predicted your future, and reality is an emotional mirror, well, of course, you're gonna go down a path where you start fucking freaking the fuck out and you create a whole bunch of events that line up with the cards. So it's like, it really depends on you. That's why I say don't give all these things, don't give them too much power, but use them for, like the comment said, like that they were a divinator, use them for tools of divination. But other than that, don't get trapped in like somebody external to yourself is predicting your future. It makes sense because I've done that for people. But what I mean is like, if the person is coming from the place to help you in your journey, where they're like, hey, like if you're continuing down this path, this may happen. If they ever frame it like that, I feel like, because that's how I would frame it, it's more trustworthy, because they're not trying to tell you, hey, this is gonna happen to you, like, or like you cannot escape this, or blah blah, you can't change your fate. I don't trust it like that, because if you guys believe in whatever higher power, whether it be God, whether it be the universe, and whatever, why would in a place where your imagination controls everything, are you supposed to be confined to a box that someone externally like tries to scare you into? Like, and that's even worse because it's a psychological game. So if they successfully do that, you're gonna have to work through that before you do start creating that. And simpler things that like I can give you an example of, or you know, this may be getting too vulnerable, but it's the best example I can give, because I've had this example with love so many times, because, you know, past me being a hopeless romantic, but I can even tell you about my current girlfriend now, is one of her friends, like, first said I was immature, not sure how, but was just judging me based on not knowing me, and I just, you know, was like, all right, just went with it. A lot of her friends did, but now we're at where we're at now, and she sees that none of it was the truth. But her one friend tried to literally tell her that this relationship is gonna end up like hers. Like, she's gonna have to end up supporting me and all that and blah, blah, blah. And not to flex. Listen, I'm not connected with my ego, so don't think this is an ego thing. But literally, it ended up turning around the other way, where I ended up telling her, hey, sell your car, I'll get you a new car, and doing things for her, and like realizing that obviously not everybody's relationship is the same. And it's just funny, and like a lot of her friends are in the masculine frame, like the masculine divine, don't need anyone, don't need a man. So like, of course, reality is an emotional mirror. That was you at a point in time, but something in you realized that that was no longer you. You found me, blah blah blah. Like, it's just like, not even you found, she says she manifested me. So like, you understand how it works. Reality is an emotional mirror. Reality was literally telling her, okay, you need new friends, because this is no longer your beliefs. Just like the tarot cards, they will change because they're no longer your beliefs. You gotta like, you see, and it's the easiest examples for me to use, because I just see how one-sided people like are, try to control you, even your friends. It could be friends, family, whatever. Like, you decide what the belief is. And first of all, don't let anyone try to compare their experience to yours, unless they come from a place of where maybe this is similar. So like, anytime I try to compare stuff and help people so I can relate, because, you know, I relate to a lot of people. I was doing spiritual consultations, and I was always told that I turn it and twist it in a way that they can understand while still being able to tell my story, but show you how it's similar. So, you know, I'm not saying everyone has to be the same. That's the point of the human experience. We're all supposed to have different perspectives, but I think we're all supposed to come to a point where we let everyone live their life, not try to control it. And I think a big thing of that situation, just to wrap up on, was they see her happy, and of course, when, for some reason, how the energy works here, when something is experiencing joy or so much happiness, little things try to come in and destroy it. It is what it is on Earth, I don't know, but like I said, celebrate every victory, echo at the castle. I love this shirt, bro. I absolutely love this shirt. But I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here because it's some more exploring today. And that's my whole thing on tarot cards. I believe in tarot. You know what it is? I believe in tarot, but the moral is, like, I believe in trusted people who are using it, and whether you know they're trusted or not, that's your discernment, your little heart chakra. I said hot chakra. It does feel like, you know, when they talk about fiery passion, all in the heart. So your hot chakra, that's all for you to discern. And yeah, would I ever get any more readings? Maybe. I don't know about now. But yeah, you know what's funny too, to just end this video on a kind of like a funny laugh, is the same person like that said I was blessed by the devil is absolutely afraid. Not the same person, but the same, this specific one who said this, scared as shit to have his tarot cards read. I just think it's funny. But it's not to talk shit, I just think it's funny. That's what I'm saying. It's just like, let people live. You don't have to judge anybody else's path. And even in videos when I like joke about what someone else is doing, I'm never judging, I'm just entertaining. But I just never understand that, being judgmental or doubting people. I don't know why this world is built like that, bro. I'm telling you, you're gonna have more videos of me talking about this because I've seen the weirdest shit, and I just love going back into the storytelling mode. Because people want me to tell stories, so I know the ones that are hanging out on my channel for the stories and the reaction, you guys are gonna get some of the best content ever, and maybe some of literally the best, like, insights to take with you to your life. I definitely believe that. I'm confident in that, and that's why I'm going into this style of video. So much love and sunlight right now. Much love and moonlight. And remember, celebrate every victory, echo at the castle. All right, love you guys.